It's Capital Region Sports Saturday, brought to you by Mohawk Honda, your number one volume dealer in the Capital Region. On the phone, Union College hockey player, sophomore Ryan Scarfo. Ryan, just a sophomore, what did you learn from your freshman year that you've now brought into this weekend in this rivalry?
Well, I think it's huge for both teams. Obviously, anytime you get into a situation against RPI, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a battle, and everything's important. Both teams are getting up for the games. The crowds are into it. All the coaches, all the players, whatever it is, everybody's into it. So it's just a great time, and I'm really looking forward to it again.
Ryan, this is a series you guys know well, an opponent you know well. What do you guys have to do this weekend to come out and get a couple of points?
I think we have to play union hockey for 60 minutes. One of the things we preach is work ethic and consistency, and if we can do those for 60 minutes, I think we'll be all right. We'll play to our strengths, chip the puck in, play the body, and that's when we're good. So if we can do that and get some pressure low and build off of our defense and our defensive zone, then we'll be okay.
You've got a doubleheader with RPI this weekend, conference games. You're going to see them again later in the season. It's pretty unique to have to play the same opponent 3 times in the regular season, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, most teams are only twice, so I guess we're lucky to get them 3 times. And like I said just a few minutes ago, it's always a great game. So to have another one against those guys is awesome.
You hail from Massachusetts. You had a goal and an assist against number 3 Boston University earlier in the year. Did that have a little more meaning for you, being from Boston, being able to beat those guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's always a proud moment when you come from there and you get to play a team like BU, who I watched growing up my whole life. But at the same time, it's just like any other game, And luckily, we were able to get the victory, so that's the most important thing.
You guys haven't left the Capital Region all of October. This RPI game on Saturday is your first road game of the year, and it's practically across the street. What's it been like playing at home for the entire first month?
I think it's always nice when you don't have to get on the bus and get traveling. It just kind of makes it easier in terms of school and just on yourself, obviously, because you're not traveling on the road or in a hotel. You're in your own bed, and you're comfortable here. So at the same time, though, it's kind of nice to get on the road and see a different atmosphere. So we're getting on the road in a couple weeks, but that should be fun.
I talked to Chris Bradley from RPI earlier, asked him the same question I'm going to ask you. You guys have played a very, very challenging schedule here early on. How has that prepared you here for this upcoming ECAC season? I
think it can only be helpful for us. Obviously, we have some great teams that came to Schenectady so far, which is not only good for us hockey-wise, but it's just a great thing to be a part of, having teams like Michigan and BU come in and help us get prepared for ECAC play, because every game is going to be important, and we're going to have to play our best early on to get those points, because like I said, they're huge and they're important no matter what the situation is.
Obviously, you guys, you come into the program last year. You guys are coming off the national championship the year before you got here. Did you feel any added pressure being part of that team last year? That was the team that was forced with defending the national championship.
I think no matter which way you slice it, there's a little bit of pressure maybe, but that's not what we tried to do as a team. We didn't try to look at it that way. But obviously last year, we did some things that we didn't want to do and we weren't happy with. So ultimately for this year, it's improving on those things, and I like the group that we have this year, and we're going to keep getting better each and every day. So that's our goal right now, and we're focused on the RPI Engineers this weekend. So
Ryan Scarfo, Union College hockey player, sophomore forward, big series with RPI, opens up ECAC play this weekend. Ryan, best of luck throughout this weekend and the season. We'll talk to you again soon.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.